Hello everyone. Today, for a change of pace, I'm playing an old horror game. It's a real classic. I actually haven't played it before, but I found the CD for it just laying on a shelf here for ages and decided to give it a try. I know it's a really good game, so it's about time I tried it. It's the original Alan Wake. And apologies for the terrible quality of the mic, but this is the best I can do right now. I don't have a stand for the mic and I have it somewhere awkward, like on top of a pile of books. But anyways, let's do this. I'll go with easy for Notion Sheets the first time.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
The sentence is in and already there's foreshadowing.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
Meanwhile, this is supposedly a nightmare, yet
He was dead.
super detailed. We even
I was
have...
convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Nobody has dreams this detailed. At least, not that I know of. Or if they do, they never remember them. Anyways.
Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stand my feet.
Too high sensitivity on the camera. Let me fix this. Okay, this should be better. The camera is way too floaty. Like, it doesn't feel like a camera. It feels like... I don't even know. It's just weird. Also, can we talk for a moment how the game starts you...
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
in the middle of a fog-filled road in a mountain where you've met someone with your vehicle and you had to stop, so you continue on foot. If this isn't directly a rip-off of Silent Hill Origins, I don't know what it is. Speaking of which, I really should play Silent Hill Origins again. It's been ages. Do I have to go over here?
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. You would be a single equal sentence in your books if it wasn't for me. You missed your deadline! Damn. You can't stop me!
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Okay, I can already tell the fight mechanics in this game
To die by the hands of your
are gonna be a pain in the behind. If the intro already is annoying, I'm not saying it's a bad game, just how should I put it? They are trying way too hard for something that should be simple, especially with the voice acting. Everything is over the top.
Wait, it's me! Play Stewart, remember? Quickly, get inside! There's no time to lose! Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I gotta say though, I have really missed the old graphics of this
There was no
kind.
way out. The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Follow the light. You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Weird how light heals you, but oh well.
I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light. I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Pick up the flashlight. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Okay.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
I have to say that the aiming and camera in this game is atrocious.
This isn't wait. You're dead, just like. I can keep this up forever.
I assume you need to run here and in the classic zigzag pattern. These games always make you go in chase sequences. I'll wait for the cutscene to finish before I say what I wanted to say. Just because I keep getting interrupted.
He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. He
Her
dozed
face
off.
is a worst nightmare.
Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Her face is stiffer than the faces of Pokemon characters, and that really says something. Bright polish. Really subtle naming, but well, let's go with it. About what I was saying,
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
I keep getting interrupted, but anyways, as I was saying, the aiming in this game is
Damn yuppies.
atrocious because the camera is incredibly floaty, like even with low sensitivity.
Alan, before I miss the shot.
Hi. Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us.
The tone, really rude.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
A friend who are talking so rudely to him. Yeah.
Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Anyways,
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
now that they've set up, I'm gonna say what I said earlier about the camera is floaty and the aiming is possibly the worst
Come on,
aiming.
Slowpoke. You get the full service here. I've made all the arrangements. I drive the car. I'll even carry the bags. All you have...
This is possibly the worst aiming I've seen in a game, because you need to free aim in order to aim.
Sure.
The focus aim uses up your batteries for no reason,
Thank you for coming here with me.
I love
so
you too.
you
Go
can't
on.
even
I'll
aim the
post it.
pistol right or the flashlight without using too many batteries.
I'd forgotten there were still places
So,
like
yeah.
this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And
Okay.
keep it here.
She sounds
okay.
like a stalker,
Good for you.
like a psychotic fan of sorts.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Weird
This
jukebox,
is
but
it.
anyway.
I've died and gone to hell.
Something I just noticed. Oh. Wait, that... I didn't know that Coconut was that one song. I remember that song from the TV series House MD, if anyone has watched it.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Yeah,
I didn't want to wait.
no
I wanted to
foreshadowing
find
whatsoever.
Stucky,
You
get
can
the key,
hurt
and get out as
yourself
soon
in the
as
dark.
possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did. Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Mr. Stucky got stuck.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
I bet he's regretting
Cauldron Lake is a special
going to this place now.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Yeah.
This really ought to be fixed. And then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Yeah, no foreshadowing whatsoever.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Am I gonna have to remember all the pointless details from the NPCs?
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Yeah, just in case. No foreshadowing whatsoever in this game.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Yeah, even less foreshadowing, indeed.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Yeah, horror book writer.
We can talk about
Lovely topic.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
No foreshadowing either. I'm going the opposite way just to test out how well made the map is. And to see if their car is actually there where they parked. Okay, it is. Anything hidden? Okay, here's a secret. I could squeeze through the map, but oh well. Let's just do what they expect us to do. Oh, and because I got distracted by the coconut earlier in the jukebox, the song. I was gonna say about the way he dresses. I never understood the logic of having pads on the sleeves like that. I know it's so they don't get torn when you rest on your hand, like on a table or something, but it just looks so awkward that, yeah, I never quite understood why people put those. Bird leg cabin. It's not even cabin, it's CABTN, not even spelled correctly, because the bird has a correct eye, for example, so you can see. Anyway, are there any secrets here? Thermoses or whatever that blue stuff is. I don't think so.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Let me guess, the weird lady that gave you the keys was involved in that
Here we go.
love story.
Let's take a look inside.
Why
It's dark in there.
do you need a...
Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Okay, this uses up battery way too fast.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before. Hello? Anyone here?
Another thermos.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Yeah.
Damn.
I couldn't have expected that jump scare more.
I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island. The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
If I know as a game it's really good compared to other horror games, because horror games by themselves are incredibly lazy and bad, but if it keeps throwing really expected jump scares or more foreshadowing, I'm just gonna stop playing
The
because
water was clear but dark. It looked very deep.
yeah, the whole island is supposed to be diverse island and the water should be shallow somehow. Yeah, great logic. Of course it's deep if it's called diverse island. Anyway, let's find the stupid generator or whatever it is. I found it earlier.
Goes to that shed over there.
Yeah.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
More stupid cuties. I hate these. Like for the most menial task, you need to do something precise. It doesn't add engagement, it just gets annoying.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Meanwhile,
It was a beautiful place.
the woman is supposed to be afraid of the dark, yet chose to go to the countryside where it's pitch black most of the day. Like, for the entire night you can't see a thing because there aren't lights in the countryside like they are in the city.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Who is it open then? Because you see lights, so that's another foreshadowing. And I know I say foreshadowing, and it actually sounds like I'm making a pun, but it's not. It's actually foreshadowing, even if it's shadows in this game with the darkness. Oh.
Alice? Honey?
Plastic door opening both ways. Yeah.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Another jump scare.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Oh.
Okay.
Disappointment, but okay.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan?
Okay, jump scare.
Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Yeah, meanwhile he didn't see the old hag there in the jump scare. Totally didn't see her. Because plot convenience.
Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Yeah, super scary, the dark.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right! What the hell?
Let me guess, it's the old hag attacking here.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
I know. That expression.
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Let me guess. A book fell off my books, and that jump scared me more than the entire game could possibly.
All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
That's what that punk was.
The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
It legit scared me. The book falling. Okay, what happened? Why am I having a mouse pointer suddenly? And
among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest.
I really don't get why the mouse pointer is so weird suddenly. Like, it proves what I said about the camera. It's floaty and glitchy. And that is why we use the handbrake when we stop. Always. That there is the gas station, so let me guess. Shadow enemies will suddenly pop up and you'll get the flashlight soon again. Also, if this is a pointer for horror game makers, if you're gonna make someone run through the woods and through such a long path, like if you have to go through such a distance, always give the player considerable stamina, because running out of breath every 5 seconds is just annoying when you have to traverse a path this long.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it.
Yeah, no foreshadowing either.
The hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Yeah. Legit. No foreshadowing. Some writer attacked in the woods by an axe maniac at night. And checkpoint reached, so you know what's gonna happen.
Good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Checkpoint and loud sounds means chase sequence.
Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident!
And I called.
I need help! Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Yeah, horror references. Yes, this conveniently he finds both a weapon and a flashlight just at the entrance. But seriously, the mouse suddenly switching to... Don't know how... it's not visible because I have disabled the mouse hooking on OBS, but for a while now, instead of the normal cursor in the game, I just have a mouse pointer floating in the center of the screen.
It's the latest.
Yes.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello?
Hello? 2, 1.
This is bad. I wasn't about to open the door, as long as I was liable to catch
I
an
don't
axe on
even
my
know
forehead.
what I'm supposed to do there.
Trying. It's the latest.
Yes.
I assume I have to go through here.
Hello?
Two. One.
This is bad.
Yeah.
There were more of them. My head pounded with the concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or
Yeah.
something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. I was
I shot like
real enough to make me sick.
8 times, and somehow only the last shot gave him a concussion from sound. Yeah, totally believable. Yeah, no guidance at all.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Gotta go through here.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
Next time there's a jump scare, I'm literally stopping because this is just annoying. This lazy writing. As a game, like mechanics wise, it's really good. Okay, let's get that out of the way. But
When I
as
saw
a
the river
horror
below,
game,
something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I
Yeah.
didn't even want to look at the water.
really hard. With logs conveniently placed at just the right point. Anyways, as I was saying, as a game, mechanics wise, this is really solid. Okay, it has a lot of flaws, but overall it's solid compared to most other games in the horror genre. But as a horror, like
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
yeah, and I can sense the jump scare about to come. Okay, I wasted half a battery for no reason there, like an idiot. Anyways. Three and one. I know there's jump scare coming, possibly with logs hitting you. And that guy from the...
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Saki or whatever his name is. Wait. Is the guy called Chucky? Because wielding an axe and called Chucky is just a reference. More horror reference, basically. Checkpoint reached. So...
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site. With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Yeah, not gonna use this. Meanwhile, how is he using both a shotgun and a flashlight? The shotgun has such a massive kick when shooting, normally if it's an actual real shotgun, that if you held a flashlight on the same hand, you just break your fingers.
Forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Yeah, I bet more enemies will just show up soon, or even the... Yeah. Usually there'll be a checkpoint in about 20 seconds. And enemies will show up as soon as I'm up there. Let's see if I'm right. Checkpoint. Roughly 20 seconds. Ready on. Light might go off. And enemies will show up right about now. Maybe if I pick this up. Yeah. It's trying to change
The
things
gas
a bit.
station was closer now. Its light welcoming in the darkness.
Closer. I feel a chase sequence coming right up. Not yet. Okay. Alright, this is just annoying now. I'm trying to find the right where to go, and the game just keeps throwing random enemies at me. See what I mean? I'm trying to find the place I need to go, because the stupid fog doesn't add atmosphere, it actually removes atmosphere. But apparently horror game designers don't know that. Making things harder to see doesn't make it scarier. It just makes it annoying. Because if you want to add darkness for atmosphere, there are many great ways to do it. There are actually dozens or even hundreds of ways to add darkness and make things scary. But this is just a really bad game design. Even by bad horror standards.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein.
Okay, and I take it this is where I'll fight the axe guy, the Chucky.
As you might
Yeah, figured.
it can be dangerous. It requires patience, even with the engine. Has destroyed every car. Professional.
Yeah. This boss fight, it's sad calling it a boss fight, but anyways. Yeah, that was terrible as a boss fight.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive. I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Okay, because I can literally feel the cliche
The garage was a mess.
coming.
It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Yeah. After the cutscene, I'm just gonna stop there.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure
He
this
falls
out.
down.
Please get in
Are
the
you
car.
okay?
Swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station.
Bleeding for the
okay?
face. Are you okay?
Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
And another stupid bot posting ads in the chat, of course. Anyways, ban them, so now we can keep going. Yeah, meanwhile, there supposedly was a volcano explosion there, and only a small island was destroyed, not the entire town.
Go to sleep, everything is alright.
I'm just gonna
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with
episode
my wife,
1
Alice.
done.
Thank you for coming.
As soon as the cutscene finishes, I'm just gonna end the stream. Because this is full of cliches and it's just annoying. Like, I literally knew when everything was gonna happen.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
Okay, so that's it for now. I'm gonna change games real quick and play something else. So, alright, that's it. Exactly 1 hour.